Well, hello, IDS 105 students, and welcome to week 6, module 6 here in your IDS 105 course. Wanted to take a couple of minutes and show you what is due and where to find everything for module 6 and how to be successful this week. So as always, y'all know to find your graded assignments, you need to go to course menu. Underneath learning modules, scroll to the week that you want to talk about. We're on week 6, module 6. When you first click on that, you'll see kind of some quick links. Always remember, click the blue, that's where you want to go. Review the introduction, review the resource guide. There's so much helpful information within the module. And then always make sure that you review any of your required resources. That could be textbook chapters, that could be videos, links to articles, all kinds of fun stuff for you to explore that just help you connect the concepts that we are working on in your course from week to week, okay? Here in week 6, module 6, you have 2 assignments. One of them is a discussion assignment. Y'all remember, discussion points matter. It is so important that you are not only getting that initial discussion post, your answers submitted, but also responding to at least 2 of your classmates. If you don't respond to 2 of your classmates, y'all, that cuts your grade in half right there. And I'm telling you, these discussion points add up and they matter. So if you remember anything from today's real quick video, it is to make sure that you get your discussion post submitted and done in a timely manner, okay? As always, that initial discussion post is due by Thursday, with responding to at least 2 of your classmates by Sunday or before as convenient for your schedule. This week's questions for your initial post are, number 1, think about a time when you struggled to really listen or to be heard in an online setting. So explain that time, give a little bit of details and background to it. And then you want to share what challenges you faced or how did or how could empathy have made a difference in that situation. And then part 2 is what unique approaches or habits do you use or imagine using to foster empathetic listening in virtual spaces, especially when cultural differences are involved. So those are the questions that you are answering here for this week. Again, initial post is due by Thursday or before, and then respond to at least 2 of your classmates by Sunday or before, okay? The other assignment you have this week is a journal assignment. So you want to make sure that you click on the guidelines and rubric for the journal assignment. Carefully review the overview and the directions. Now, for your journal assignment, it is important that you open up a Microsoft Word document or something compatible, and you will be answering these 4 questions. Keep in mind, there's a few pieces and parts to each of these questions. So you are answering number 1, the topic of perceptions. Describe your perceptions regarding receiving feedback with specific examples. Things to consider is how receiving feedback makes you feel, what steps you can take to respond more effectively in the future. Question 2, past feedback. Describe how you can use past feedback to inform how you give and receive feedback now. So when you're thinking of past feedback, this could be something that's academic. This could be from when you were in high school, college. If you're thinking about personal feedback, maybe it was when you were younger, it could be now. Just a time when you have used feedback, okay? So think about what you've learned from those past feedback experiences and how you can apply those lessons to future situations. Topic 3 that you're answering is diversity awareness. Describe the impact that diversity awareness has on giving and receiving feedback when communicating and collaborating with others. Be sure to use specific examples. So think about how being aware of different backgrounds, different perspectives, or even different communication styles can really shape the way that feedback is shared and received. And then question 4 is describe how you could use strategies for interacting with diverse groups of people as you give and receive feedback with specific examples. So share how you would maybe adapt or change your communication style or show cultural awareness to help make feedback more respectful, clear, and effective. As a reminder, you're going to open up a Microsoft Word document. You're going to answer these 4 questions in all pieces and parts. You can answer it in an essay style format if you would like. You can also just answer it underneath each question. Just make sure that you are writing in complete sentences and share enough details and examples to really connect your thoughts and drive your points home, okay? For journal assignments, remember, you do have the option if you want to use video notes for a journal assignment. Now, it's not as simple as just recording yourself answering the questions and submitting it, okay? Go underneath that Start Here area of the classroom if you want to use video note, And make sure you click on the video note requirement so you understand how to use video notes and what is expected of you, okay? Want to know how you're graded? Make sure that you review that rubric. Your journal assignment is due by Sunday or before as convenient for your schedule. Since you have this writing assignment, another great reminder to utilize the academic support team. Written feedback is a popular resource students like to utilize where you can submit a draft. So upload and submit your writing assignment draft. For written feedback, you select the areas you want the tutor to focus on, be specific, and you get targeted feedback within 12 hours. So this is a great way to just have another person look over your writing assignment and make sure that you are on track with what you're supposed to be doing. So again, here in week 6, module 6, you have that discussion assignment, and then you also have that journal assignment. So initial discussion post due Thursday, peer responses, and your journal due by Sunday or before is convenient for your schedule. Y'all, we only got a couple weeks left. Make sure if you get stuck or have questions, reach out directly to your course instructor. And remember, you got this.